Fake it till you make it. Have you heard this phrase? Have you heard this idea of fake it till you make it? Now, there's two schools of thought on this. Some say don't fake it because then you come off as false and unauthentic and it's not a good idea to fake it. But I'm on the other side. I really do believe that faking it until you make it is something that's helpful. It's something that can guide you. Now, I'm not talking about faking a skill that you really can't do. So don't fake that you're a carpenter and can do carpentry if you can't do it. I'm talking about confidence. I'm talking about finding ways to be visible, finding ways to be present, whether it's on social media or networking. And in that regard, to fake it until you make it. So it's not about lying about who you are, and it's not about lying about the skills that you have. It's about finding a way that you can be present in your business. So let me start to give you some examples. So faking it till you make it. You at a networking event, or you doing a live because you want to do a live, or you even writing a post on social media because you're wanting to get your business out there. But there's that fear factor. There's that fear of being judged. There's that imposters come out. You don't want to do it. You want to hide. You want to be in your little space. So you might fake it that you're comfortable. You might write a really great post and be terrified when you press that post button, so it goes live, and you're faking it that you are confident doing that. You might be at a networking event and you are giving your pitch, or you're talking about what you do. Inside, you're terrified, but you might be faking that you are confident or that you are comfortable. Fake it till you make it, or is a great way to help you to just move forward. So when I started with my speaking journey and getting my confidence, there were many times that I actually had to fake it, that I was okay being on stage. I wasn't okay. I was terrified. But I knew that this was something that I needed to do and wanted to do. And therefore, I was faking it, that I was uncomfortable and scared and nervous and everything else. The people who knew me well knew that I was faking it. But I didn't want my audience to have pity on me because I was like, terrified and looked terrified and scared and apologizing all the time. I wanted them to hear what I had to say. I wanted them to hear my story or my speech or whatever it was that I was sharing. So I had to fake it. So one of the ways that I did this is the way I was standing. I would stand with my legs hip width apart, and I would stand up straight. And I would look at the audience. To start with, not in the eye, just slightly over their heads. But once I started to get more comfortable, this became a natural stance for me. And it became natural for me to actually look at the audience. So was I being inauthentic in those first few speeches until I got comfortable? Was I being inauthentic by standing in a way that I could project my voice, in a way that I could look at the audience? So fake it till you make it. This is something that Amy Cuddy also talks about. And she also talks about as a way to start to get present, as a way to get better at what you're doing. And she brings it in with learning, with a lot of times public speaking. And it's about just finding a way that you can do what you need to do in order to build your business without coming across as being terrified and a deer in the headlights. Yes, you might be nervous. Yes, you might be dealing with imposter and dealing with those fears that are happening in you, especially with networking, promoting your business, becoming more visible through your marketing. But you're not faking your skills. You're not saying, oh, yes, I can do X, Y, and Z. Meantime, you don't know how to do it. You are faking that you are confident in that particular situation, in that networking event, or in that venue where you're giving a talk or presentation. You're not faking your knowledge. Does this make sense? I hope it does. So fake it till you make it. I'm a big advocate for this, especially when it comes to learning to build your confidence, because you've got to start somewhere, especially when it comes to confidence. If you expect that you will go from having zero confidence, zero experience at networking, presenting, doing a live, going on Zoom, whatever it is, to being perfect at it or really good at it, with nothing in between, you're in for a shock. That doesn't happen. There's a lot of practice in between. And this is where the faking comes in. It can take a while to get comfortable. It can take a while to learn how to deal with situations, to learn how to present in a comfortable way. It's different when you're in a live venue doing face-to-face or just talking on a camera in Zoom. It is very different experiences, but you need the practice. You need to learn. And that's where the faking comes in. So if you think about kids, when they start to learn to crawl and to walk, how many times do they fall down? They don't expect to go from lying on their belly to running around running in the playground. There's that time in between. Now, kids are just brave and they don't understand or know about the faking because they don't have those judgments and everything going on. But confidence and being confident speaking is the same idea. You'll fall on your butt a few times. That's okay. It is okay. You'll stumble over your words. Sometimes you might even forget what you're saying. And that's fine. I do it. I have seen professional speakers do it. So just know you're in good company. But the main thing is just keep going, keep doing it, keep practicing. And eventually you will stop being at fake it till you make it. And you'll be at, I have made it. I can do it. So go out there and enjoy it and be you. Promote your skills, share your knowledge, share your wisdom, be seen online, be visible in your business. And until you're really comfortable with it, just fake it till you make it.